How to trigger the Spotify algorithm. This is probably one of the topics that most music producers are interested in. How to actually grow your audience from, let's say, 5,000 to 10,000 to 20,000 to 50,000 monthly listeners. A little fun fact here before we start. Over 80% of all artists on Spotify have never reached over 1,000 monthly listeners. So all the streams which are generated on Spotify are generated from 20% of the artists on the platform. First of all, who am I even to tell you how the Spotify algorithm works? My name is David. I started with 0 monthly listeners on Spotify. Now we grew to over 77,000 monthly listeners over the course of the last 14 months, which is actually quite a cool achievement. And I've been helping a bunch of music producers on YouTube how to actually grow your audience, how to mix your songs better, and all this stuff. First, we need to understand, how does the Spotify algorithm even work? The thing is that the Spotify algorithm works exactly the same way as the Instagram or the Facebook or the TikTok algorithm. The goal for the algorithm is to keep the user as long as possible engaged on the platform. Because they engage the most time, they also generate more income, for example, through advertising. For example, if you have a lot of people who listen to Spotify free and they keep being on the platform and they don't skip through your songs, they can actually get ads, and from those ads they make more money. So basically the goal for Spotify is to keep the listener and the user as long as possible on the platform. What does it mean for you? Obviously for you, the most important thing is that you make music that keeps the listener interested. If you, for example, now release a song which goes for, let's say, 4 to 6 minutes, it doesn't have a lot of alternation, it is very monotone, it's like, let's say it's an extended mix, extended version of a song, there's a high chance that people are gonna skip the song, and there's even a chance they can actually quit the app, which is the worst thing you can do. So obviously what that means is make music that is exciting, first of all you, and then also make music that's exciting also other people, put in ear candies, put in a lot of like interesting things into your songs, especially house music songs, and try to make the song between 2 and 4 minutes long, not longer. We can also work with other platforms to actually create extended versions. Now let's get straight into Spotify for artists. So how to actually trigger the algorithm is very simple. The way how I did it, for example, let's say I released a song over DistroKid, and then what I did, I started running Facebook ads. The way how I'm doing it, I'm saving for each release approximately $300 to $400 US. And what I do then, I create a bunch of ads and ad creatives over the ads manager. And I spend roughly $170 on the first day of running that. So as you can see now, for example, a few of my tracks, let's say even Exit Glitch, the first time it got released, this is what happened. I got the first day 183 streams, the second day 1,100 streams because it got also added to quite a cool playlist, the Zara House Music playlist. But then on the second and third day, I kind of stopped advertising the song. So I didn't spend as much because the budget was just $300 US. So then basically I stopped advertising it. But as you can see, the algorithm started picking up the track intensely. So by Monday, it hit 1,400 streams. On Tuesday, it hit 2,200 streams. And the more time goes on, the less money I spend over ads to the song. So right now I'm spending probably like $2 or $3 a day for the song, but it still has approximately 1,000 to 1,400 streams. The reason why, obviously, the algorithm now favored this track and started playing it to a lot of people, as you can see here through the radio and Discover Weekly, is because when we're running Facebook ads or Instagram ads, a lot of people save the song. As you can see here, overview, I'm going to go on playlist ads. You can see that in the first few days after release, because a lot of people watched the ads, they saved the song because I thought it was catchy or they thought it was a cool theme or cool content. And also save-wise, it had a massive peak. But as you can see, I stopped running ads and the saves actually go down quite a lot. Like difference-wise, it like dropped 50-70% of saves. But the streams still keep growing, which is actually quite cool because this basically means that we actually triggered the algorithm because we generated a bunch of streams in the first 24 to 48 hours. And then after that, when we stop advertising as heavily, that's when the algorithm starts picking up automatically, and then it starts actually testing other songs. I have also obviously another video which explains exactly how I'm actually advertising it over the ads manager, what other things I'm doing to market my music properly. You can check out this video which explains exactly how to do that. Now let's go to another song, which is actually my most successful song, which is called Move To It. This track, as you can see, has 411,000 streams. And in the first day, similar as Exit Glitch, I generated approximately 1,000 streams. Second day, again 1,200 streams. And then the algorithm just started going crazy because also it had quite a lot of saves in the first day, okay? 344 sales, which is insane, like playlist ads. Then it went down a little bit because I stopped advertising as heavily the second and third day. I stopped spending as much. And then the algorithm picked up here on day, what is this? Day 5, I think. Day 5, it started picking up. So all those streams you can see from 3,000 to 8,000 streams, those are mostly all algorithm streams. So you can see here, the last 28 days, it generated 45,000 streams over the radio, which is just the algorithm. Nowadays, I'm still started spending a bit more money because this is my most successful track. So once you discover that there's one track which outperforms all other tracks, that's the moment you actually start putting in more money into your songs. Yes, I know it's kind of frustrating to think about ads and spending money and all this stuff, but if you think about it, generating streams is where you're going to start making money with music and your royalties. And to be able to make money, you have to treat it like a business, like especially advertising wise, it's just a business. Making music is one thing, mixing, mastering, all this is one side, but generating streams and growing your audience is just business. So then you have to actually treat it also like a business, and for a business to succeed, you need to invest. You need to invest time, money, energy, whatever that is. And if you're not able to grow it organically, then ads is the best strategy to do. This is how I've been doing it. If you're obviously now interested in getting into detail how exactly to advertise your songs properly with Facebook ads, maybe even Submit Up, I'm also offering one-on-one online coachings where I'm explaining exactly how to do this like in detail. If you want to find out more about this, message me privately over Instagram and I can tell you a bit about the process, what exactly I'm doing. I can teach you exactly how I've been managed to grow from 4,000 monthly listeners to 77,000 monthly listeners. If you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and also comment below this video what else you want me to cover in my next tutorials. Is there anything you want to know in music production, mixing, mastering, maybe even a bit more detailed into music marketing? Let me know, comment below this video, and I'll see you bro in the next video.